Not every car enthusiast may like flashy cars, but may prefer simplicity and power instead. That's why we will talk about sleeper cars which look slow from the outside, but actually have a powerful engine and you can reach the speed you want. If you are ready, let's get started. Number 10, 2005 Chrysler 300 CSR T8. At first glance, the Chrysler 300 CSR T8 looks like a regular executive sedan, a big, boxy American car that wouldn't turn many heads. But under its massive hood, there's a 6.1-liter Hemi V8 producing 425 horsepower and 420 pound-feet of torque, sending all that power to the rear wheels. This means the 300 CSR T8 can hit 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 4.9 seconds, which was incredibly fast for a full-size sedan in the mid-2000s. What makes this car a true sleeper is its unassuming appearance. Unlike flashy sports cars, the 300 CSR T8 blended in with everyday traffic, making it the perfect highway missile. The combination of brutal acceleration, a top speed of 165 miles per hour, and a comfortable, luxurious interior meant it could handle long road trips with ease, while still having the ability to smoke unsuspecting sports cars at stoplights. It was a muscle car in disguise, proving that Chrysler knew how to inject serious performance into an executive sedan. Number 9, 2001 Volkswagen Passat W8. The early 2000s were a strange time for Volkswagen. While most people associated the brand with practical hatchbacks and economy cars, VW decided to build something completely unexpected, the Passat W8. Unlike its ordinary siblings, this version was fitted with a 4.0-liter W8 engine, a rare and complex design that produced 270 horsepower and 273 pound-feet of torque. While that might not sound like much, it allowed the Passat W8 to reach 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 6.5 seconds, making it surprisingly quick for an unassuming family sedan. What made this car even more unique was its all-wheel drive system, which gave it excellent traction in all weather conditions. The Passat W8 looked almost identical to a regular Passat, meaning it could fly under the radar while secretly packing a high-revving engine and a smooth shifting 6-speed manual transmission in select models. Unfortunately, the W8 was expensive to produce and didn't sell well, making it a rare sleeper car that only true enthusiasts remember. Number 8, 2008 Audi S6. If you're looking for a luxury sedan that hides a serious performance secret, the 2008 Audi S6 is one of the best examples. On the surface, it looks like a premium German sedan, but under the hood, it has something truly special, a Lamborghini-derived 5.2-liter V10 engine. This monstrous power plant produces 435 horsepower and 398 pound-feet of torque, sending power to all four wheels through Audi's Quattro AWD system. The result? A 0 to 60 mile per hour time of just 5.1 seconds. Despite having a V10, the S6 doesn't scream for attention. There are no massive wings, aggressive bodywork, or flashy details. Instead, it maintains Audi's traditional, understated elegance. This made it one of the most deceptive performance sedans of the 2000s, an executive car that could effortlessly cruise down the highway but also unleash raw power when needed. And let's not forget the intoxicating exhaust note of that naturally aspirated V10, which made the driving experience even more special. Number 7, 2009 Hyundai Genesis. When Hyundai introduced the Genesis in 2009, no one expected it to be a serious competitor to luxury sedans from BMW, Mercedes, and Lexus. But Hyundai had a secret weapon. Under the hood of the Genesis 4.6 model was a 4.6-liter Tau V8, producing 375 horsepower and 333 pound-feet of torque. This meant it could accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 5.5 seconds, which was impressive for a luxury sedan from a brand known for economy cars. What made the Genesis such a great sleeper car was its clean, conservative design. There were no badges or aggressive styling cues to suggest it had V8 power. It was also packed with high-end features like leather seats, a premium sound system, and advanced safety tech, making it feel like a proper luxury car. While most people overlooked the Genesis in favor of German rivals, those who took a chance on it discovered an affordable, powerful sedan that could quietly dominate the road. Number 6. 2008 Lexus GS460. Lexus is known for building reliable luxury cars, but in 2008 they created a true sleeper, the GS460. This unassuming sedan was powered by a 4.6-liter V8, producing 342 horsepower and 339 pound-feet of torque, making it significantly quicker than most people expected. Thanks to its smooth 8-speed automatic transmission, the GS460 could hit 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 5.4 seconds, all while delivering a refined and comfortable ride. The GS460 had the perfect sleeper formula: an elegant, understated exterior with minimal badging, a quiet and luxurious interior, and a powerful engine that could take on much sportier cars. Lexus even gave it rear-wheel drive for a more engaging driving experience. While it didn't get as much attention as German performance sedans, the GS460 was a hidden gem that offered a perfect balance of speed, luxury, and reliability. Number 5. 2008 Pontiac G8 GT GXP. Pontiac may no longer exist, but before disappearing, it gave us one of the best sleeper cars of the 2000s, the G8 GT and G8 GXP. On the outside, the G8 looked like an ordinary mid-size sedan, but under the hood, it had serious muscle. The G8 GT came with a 6.0-liter LS2 V8, producing 361 horsepower and 385 pound-feet of torque, allowing it to hit 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 5.3 seconds. But the real monster was the G8 GXP, which featured a 6.2-liter LS3 V8, the same engine found in the Corvette, pushing out 415 horsepower and 415 lb-ft of torque. This version could launch from 0 to 60 miles per hour in an incredible 4.6 seconds, making it faster than many sports cars of the time. What made the G8 special was its Australian roots. It was actually a rebadged Holden Commodore, a legendary performance sedan from Australia. The G8 combined muscle car power with a 4-door body, giving drivers the best of both worlds. Despite its potential, the G8 didn't sell well, making it a rare and highly sought-after sleeper today. Number 4. 2004 Mercedes-Benz E55 AMG. When you think of Mercedes-Benz, you probably imagine luxury and comfort, but the 2004 E55 AMG was something entirely different. This car took an ordinary executive sedan and stuffed a supercharged 5.4-liter V8 under the hood, producing a massive 469 horsepower and 516 pound-feet of torque. The result? A 0 to 60 mile per hour time of just 4.3 seconds, which was supercar territory in the early 2000s. Despite this incredible power, the E55 AMG didn't scream performance. It had a sleek yet conservative design, making it easy to mistake for a regular E-Class. But once you stepped on the gas, the supercharger whine and brutal acceleration quickly shattered that illusion. This car was a true Autobahn missile, capable of effortlessly cruising at over 155 miles per hour while offering a smooth and comfortable ride. The E55 AMG was not just fast in a straight line, it also had massive brakes, a sport-tuned suspension, and Mercedes' legendary build quality, making it one of the most well-rounded sleeper cars of the decade. Number 3. 2005 Cadillac CTS-V. Cadillac had a reputation for making big, comfortable luxury cars, but in 2004 they shocked the world with the CTS-V. This was no ordinary Cadillac. It was a high-performance sports sedan designed to take on the BMW M5. Under the hood was a 5.7-liter LS6 V8 borrowed from the Corvette Z06, producing 400 horsepower and 395 pound-feet of torque. This allowed the CTS-V to rocket from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 4.6 seconds, making it one of the fastest 4-door cars of its time. In 2006, Cadillac upgraded it to the LS2 V8, keeping the power at 400 horsepower but improving reliability and refinement. What made the CTS-V a true sleeper was its classic Cadillac styling. It looked like a regular luxury sedan, but it had the soul of a muscle car. It also came with a 6-speed manual transmission, giving enthusiasts full control over its power. The CTS-V proved that Cadillac could compete with the best performance sedans in the world, and it paved the way for future V-Series models. Number 2003, Volvo V70R. Volvo isn't a brand you typically associate with performance, but the 2003 Volvo V70R was an exception. This was a high-performance station wagon that looked practical, but packed a serious punch. At its heart was a 2.5-liter turbocharged inline-5 engine, delivering 300 horsepower and 295 pound-feet of torque. Thanks to an advanced all-wheel drive system and a 6-speed manual transmission, the V70R could sprint from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 5.4 seconds. Not bad for a family wagon. The best thing about the V70R was its stealth factor. It looked just like any other Volvo wagon, safe, solid, and family-friendly. But underneath, it had a sport-tuned suspension with an adjustable 4C, continuously controlled chassis concept system, massive Brembo brakes, and one of the coolest interiors of the 2000s, featuring blue or orange leather seats. This was the perfect car for someone who wanted speed, practicality, and complete anonymity on the road. Even today, the V70R remains a cult favorite among enthusiasts. Number 1. 2008 Audi RS6 Avant. If there's one car that defines the sleeper car philosophy, it's the 2008 Audi RS6 Avant. This was not just any station wagon, it was a twin-turbo V10 powered beast that could embarrass supercars. Under the hood, Audi stuffed a 5.0-liter twin-turbocharged V10, producing a monstrous 571 horsepower and 479 pound-feet of torque. This power was sent to all four wheels via Audi's legendary Quattro AWD system, allowing the RS6 Avant to blast from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 4.5 seconds. Insanely fast for a wagon, but the real beauty of the RS6 Avant was its stealthy design. It looked like a standard Audi wagon, meaning most people had no idea it could outrun Ferraris and Lamborghinis. The top speed was electronically limited to 155 miles per hour, but with the limiter removed, it could reach over 190 miles per hour. Inside, it had all the luxury you'd expect from an Audi: premium leather, high-tech features, and a refined cabin. But the best part, it still had a huge cargo area, making it the ultimate performance sleeper. The 2008 RS6 Avant was the perfect combination of practicality and extreme performance, making it the undisputed king of sleeper cars in the 2000s.